2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12!
Welcome to the A-Train Show, the show where you can ride with A-Train, dropping the facts you know. Latest in sports and entertainment. Word up, we running the pavement. Get your pens ready, got the hot takes that'll make the headlines sweaty. Welcome to the A-Train Show, the show where you can take a ride with the A-Train, talking the latest in sports and entertainment. Yeah, it's the A-Train. Peace.
All right, welcome to this edition of the A Train Show, the A Train to Arlington Lane. Apparently, my music is not hitting, but it's probably hitting for you guys on the show. Y'all probably can hear over me, but I can't hear the music, so it's all good. All right, it is Thursday here at the show today, and we're getting it in here for another show, another edition. Coming up, we'll talk a bit about the Night of Champions that's coming up on Saturday. The NBA draft that was. There's been some trades that have moved around in the NBA. And I want to know what this future is going to look like for my man, Oba Femi. I love some Oba Femi, man. Like, for real. It's just that right now, a lot of people are really pressing on him jumping off sooner than he needs to. And I get it. Right now, he's one of the top stars in WWE, and it is fast tracked. It's very, very fast tracked. And I'm like, right now, he don't need to be pressed that further, that harder, because if he does it, it's going to lead to more damage, in my opinion. Like, no, we don't need that. We don't need it. So you know what? Let's just go ahead. Trick, what's up?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let me do the draft first and get that out the way. Of course, AJ DeBanza, number 1 overall pick. That we saw that the first 4 picks were easy for me. It wasn't quite after that I didn't know where everybody else was going, but those first 4 picks that everybody had been discussing, that means AJ DeBanza, Darren Peterson, Cameron Boozer, Caleb Wilson. Those are the top 4 that were being looked at, and I ain't gonna lie, I was not surprised. I was not surprised that DeBanza went 1, Peterson went 2. At first, though, I really thought that Peterson could have went to Memphis, but realized that Boozer couldn't go to Utah because they already have Jaren Jackson, Laurie Marketing, Ace Bailey, Kevontae George. Just needed another guard to kind of fit the mold and fit the mix with this group. And it made sense for Darren Peterson to be that guy. In my opinion, Cam Boozer, knowing that Memphis needs a lot of front court help. You don't know if John Moran is even going to remain in Memphis. So they're already back at rebuilding mode again. So at this rate, it just looks like that was just the right move to make. And for my Chicago Bulls to go out and get 2 first-round picks and then trade the other 2 in the second round, I'm not mad about that. I think getting Caleb Wilson and Swain from Texas, you need some length to add with Amata Buzelis, Josh Giddey, the acquiring of Nick Claxton. You need some length, and I'm starting to notice in the NBA where guards these days, especially point guards, are like 6'5", 6'6", and it's starting to change the dynamic. It's being more of a, as my friend put it, a guard league. And so now, and plus it's a youth movement now. If you don't believe me, just look at what happened in the finals with the Spurs. And Oklahoma City is still young. I get it. The Knicks were the veterans of the group, yes, but they still are young. That's what makes it more compelling. I think maybe Cat and Jalen Brunson's 30, or he just turned 30. Yeah, Cat is 31, or about to be 31. He's in his 30s, is my point. So, but they still look young. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta remember, most of these guys came in the league at 19, 20. So they're in their 10 and 11 year seasons, in the league now. And so this, like, the league still looks young to me, especially the faces of the league now, with Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic. It's good for the NBA. And I remember making a post on Threads that went viral for some reason. I ain't mad about the viralness, but it was about the 8 champions, the last 8 years, how it's been 8 different champions and how good it is for the league. It's great for the league. And then for a guy like Vincent Goodwill to go on national television and call that trophy, the Larry O'Brien, a participation trophy, was just disrespectful to the sport, disrespectful to the NBA. Like, there's nothing wrong with different teams. I know we want dynasties. There's nothing wrong with dynasties. But with parity, there's nothing wrong with different teams winning the NBA championship. That means that everybody has a chance. I'm not saying this as a like what y'all call participation. Thanks for being here. No, I think every franchise should get an opportunity. If they don't make it, that's on them. But if they get that chance to be in the NBA finals, granted, we get mad about the 19 Toronto Raptors because the Golden State Warriors were not the best and not the best of health. So what? That's not their problem. That's not the Raptors' problem. The bubble, okay? We want to talk about the bubble. All right. They still had to have a championship winner, right? The Milwaukee Bucks getting back from 0-2. Phoenix could have had a championship. They couldn't figure it out after game 3. But we can't discredit them. That's what I want people to understand, that the NBA is actually in a great place, and there's nothing wrong with it. And so my thing is, y'all getting mad at the wrong stuff or getting frustrated about the wrong stuff. All right, the music's playing. I think I just lost it. That's what I get for not paying attention. But I think he just kind of stepped out for a second. That's weird. Now it gets a little awkward. Oh shoot! He's getting back. He's gonna get back in just a moment, but we'll bring him in a minute. But the music dropping. Yes, sir. We sure do. We got a whole bunch of wrestling this weekend. Like, if you're a fan of pro wrestling, this is the perfect weekend for you to check out the action that's going on right now. A homie of mine just told me that he met Swerve Strickland at the airport. And is it to my belief that AEW is in Houston this weekend? Let me get him in. You ready, sir? Okay, let's get him in right now and do it proper. And do a proper introduction. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Doc is in the house. We'll go ahead and bring him in.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
You do that.
I art down.
You sure do that. That's what's funny, man. And that was on cue. That was on cue. That was on cue, man. I love it. Okay. So I was talking a little bit about the draft, but then about the parity of the league right now, how we've had, 8 different champions these last 8 years, and how good it is for the league. And then when, we talked about what Vincent Goodwill said, he called it the participation trophy. I was like, man, you tripping. Like, you don't understand, like, what's going on here, like, in this youth movement now. Like, if you look at the game today, it's more younger, the Durants and the LeBrons and Currys, they're on their way out the door. And, somebody's going to have to pick up the slack here at this point. And, looking at Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, I was saying, like, it's in a good place. And getting these guys that's in the draft, AJ DeBancha just coming in. And I was like, I told you about the 4 picks. First 4 picks, I was going to nail those. And I was kind of a little bit surprised about the Peterson thing. But like I said, it was about where Utah was. Utah has a good group with Larry Marketing. Golly, I just get Ace Bailey, Cavante George, and Jaren Jackson. So yeah, I think I just lost Doc. He froze up on me a little bit, but see, we're getting back in just a second. But we got so much to look forward to, and this upcoming NBA season, and then I'm looking forward to my Chicago Bulls getting back. I'm not calling NBA championship or nothing. I'm just going to be a realist, but I will say that the Chicago Bulls will be back in order, and they can hopefully get out of that play-in tournament situation that they've been in the last couple of years, especially at the bottom, and get them back to where they once was. And Bryson Graham, I think, has done a great job so far. Somebody had made a post about that he was good about drafting and scouting. And if he is, trading picks should not be a problem. That's part of drafting. Scouting is also looking for the underrated or the ones that get overlooked. That's what makes a great scouter. That's what makes a great drafter too. So, we have some issues. Let's see if we get them in now. All right, Doc, you ready?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
All
right.
I mean, it's been kind of weird
Today, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with shows at times, man. Sometimes everything working out. Like my music, I couldn't hear the music for the longest, but apparently it was playing. So it is what it is. All right. Let's get into the meat of it, because, baby, it's a big, big weekend of wrestling, as my guy Denzel has stated. So not just WWE, but TNA and AEW is all in on it this weekend. So what you got to say, Trey?
Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it. Night of Champions. We touched a little bit on it last night before the show, and we were coming up with different scenarios. Let's go over real quick what the card is. It's only 6 matches for Night of Champions, and I think that's what TaKeOut Menu wants to do with these these cards. They don't want them long. They don't want them super long anymore. 6 matches. Jey Uso, Oba Femi for the men's King of the Ring. Io Sky, Liv Morgan for the Queen of the Ring. Trick Williams, Ricky Saints for the U.S. title. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, Steel Cage. Triple Threat, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE title. And then Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the women's United States Championship. So, of course, the match that everybody's going to be focused on is going to be with Oba Femi and Jey Uso. I don't think you can go wrong with that, Doc, can you? As the match, because there's so much stuff that can go on with this.
I don't know if that's the match of the night, though. Would you consider that being the match of the night?
Absolutely. That should close the show, in my opinion. Because like we talked about, there's so many things that can translate from this.
Okay, sir. All I got for you.
So many factors that can happen with this one match.
I mean, that's all I got for you, buddy. At this particular point.
Listen, we know that the card ain't the best, but that's what TaKeOut Menu.
It's a pretty nice card. It's a pretty nice card, though.
You think so?
Seth versus Braun. Cody, Gunther, and Sammy. That's gonna be pretty decent. Oba versus Jay. On the women's side, you're gonna have Io versus Liv.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Jade versus what's that girl name? Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty decent card. I mean, it's a nice card, dude. I don't know if the Oba match is gonna be the match of the night, though.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Now I have to see what this Forbidden Door pay-per-view looks like between Swerve and Will Ospreay. That's the one I keep hearing about too online. That's gonna be a good one. But with Night of Champions, Liv Morgan being in the Queen of the Ring is just already abysmal as it is. but they have nobody. They don't have anybody, man. And I swear, hey, you know how I talk about chaos all the time, right?
Yes.
What better way to add chaos? Have an Io Sky winning the Queen of the Ring and then facing off against Rhea Ripley and SummerSlam.
I mean, that's a great that you honestly think about it. I don't know if she would do that though. I would think she would go after because Liv is already the champion.
Liv is the champion.
So you would let her win Queen of the Ring and then let her go after Liv because Liv is already the champion.
Right.
It really demolishes the Judgment Day as a whole.
Or you really want to get crazy because I'm thinking TaKeOut Menu will get nutty, really nutty at this place, and let Liv win. So she's like, I have no opponent that's gonna beat me. Look at it.
My point. See, I think that the point that we're missing in these wins and losses, because I kind of sat back and contemplated our conversation from last night. I kind of sat back and thought about it. And I said, I think the problem with contemplating or thinking about these wins and losses or trying to put these scenarios together is the fact that are we putting these matches together or these quote unquote idea matches together because of storyline purposes? Or are we doing them because they would look good on the card? Because I think that's what kind of happens in trying to decipher between whether or not a match is going to be good or not. Can we see? Because the card is a good card. Like I said, the WrestleMania card was a good card. The problem with the card is that it wasn't built up. The only thing that was built up was Brock and Oba. So what there's WrestleMania. So that was the only thing that was built up. So my issue is really not the card itself versus who we want to put the title on. So basically, based on where the titles go, will determine whether or not the card is going to be, whether it's going to be a good card or not. That's what makes the card, is whether or not it's going to be a storyline based on the storyline or based on a title. And that's basically where we end up falling. Because either way it go, we lose something in one or the other. We either get the right title, put on the right person, and then the bad storyline, or we get a good storyline and no title is involved. So it just builds a storyline that spills into another storyline that spills into another storyline and nobody's getting anything out of the transitional moments. So that's kind of my issue.
Okay. Me personally, I just like, I guess I'm starting to like what TaKeOut Menu be doing because I'm like, I like the windfall and stuff off of,
I don't like it. I just think it's stupid.
I like chaos, man.
What has been the we talked about this several times on this show. What has been the song and dance of the WWE? It's been built on what it has been built on. All these years, it's been built on stories and gothic creatures or gothic people. We see none in no way. We see no darkness.
Nope.
We don't see the last dark figures was the Wyatts, quote unquote.
Yeah, the last great figure. We're not gonna count the
Bray
Wyatt
Wyatt.
six.
Was Bray Wyatt, right? So you talking about having that. We don't have a dark side. We don't have anything that these storylines are too wide open, man. They're too open ended, and we don't have nothing to. We have nothing to build on, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of like you end up losing a story trying to build another story, and then it just don't give us anything to kind of fight with.
Right. And okay. So right now you're saying the card's good, but where do we go from here after this is over? So potentials would be, especially like I stated with Io Sky and with Liv. Io winning means she could go right back again after Liv. The other thing is her going after Rhea. It would kind of shock. It would shock some people because they're friends.
But
And
what would be the storyline buildup for that? That I'm better than you?
Basically.
It's stupid. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because Rhea Ripley just got the belt. How often have you seen her defend it? She
Many
defended
times, man.
Exactly. So now to drop her, it just don't flow well with me.
Okay.
I think it's best for her to go after Liv. That way, Io, remember the storyline that's building, quote unquote, supposedly, is Liv versus the other ladies in Judgment Day. That she's better than all of them. She's more popular and more. So it's already gonna kill that whole entire drive. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I get it. I like chaos though. You know how I feel.
I like chaos too, but it's got to be controlled chaos.
Controlled chaos. Yeah. I like being out of control with that, because I think that I look at shock factors too. You know what I mean? How that gets looked at. Of course, we talk about Oba and Jay, right? Before I get to them, see, Branch is like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But if Liv still has the belt, you got to think about it. They're gonna build that storyline faster than it should be. If Liv don't have the belt, it gives another turn to the Judgment Day ladies, where they, and I understand because Roxanne has a fight. Remember, Raquel still got to fight. Remember, she wanted that belt at one point. So you got to consider it. I think either way, Io should go after Liv. I just think either way, win or lose, it should be Liv. To me,
it's talking about the King of the Ring, right? Just for the simple fact.
Okay.
So yeah, all right, I got you. That's what I said. That's what I said. For if you're gonna be chaotic about it, Liv should win the Queen of the Ring, so she'd be like, I have no person that can defeat me. And you said for storyline purposes, that would lead to a Roxanne or a Raquel sitting there acting like, yeah, we buddy, but we really want that title off of you. And then you could cause some chaos with that too. Like, that's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, Io not winning. If she did win, she would have two options: Liv or Rhea. And like you stated, Rhea may not be the best option, but that's the chaotic part about it. But then again, facing off against Liv again at SummerSlam, it's just like, okay, we got a repeat of what we've had before. So do we want that? Depending on how the match goes. You get what I'm saying? Like how this match goes Saturday. It depends on if they want to face off again at SummerSlam. Potentially. All right. Let's see. Trick Williams and Ricky Saints. Me personally, I haven't seen a lot of build for it. I'm not saying Trick Williams. See, I knew he was gonna do that. I felt it. I felt this. I did. I felt this.
I like that though. See, that's what I'm saying. You build storylines that's gonna lead to SummerSlam. Like it makes all the sense in the world. But
and then it could end the Judgment Day right there.
But think about it. Does it really necessarily have to be for a title? Could you build this story? Because think about it. Could you really build it? Now, I want you to take your personal opinion out of it and think about it. Would this be good if it was not for a title? Would that match be a dope match? Raquel, Roxanne, Liv, without it being a belt on the title, all for the rights of control, because she said I'm the greatest of all time.
Said this is a story with no title.
What I'm about to say.
You be having some stuff
No, I
going
just
on.
saw this big old truck just pull up in my yard. I was trying to figure out what he did. He obviously he's stopping to check a email or text message or something, because I'm about to say, yo, my alarms are going off everywhere. Like, what's going on? Oh, he moving on. Praise Jehovah. I was gonna say, excuse me, real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Who we gotta go and get? Said Liv will win both titles and face both Roxanne and Raquel. A story with no title, it would be fine, but it matters more because of the title. It would matter more because of the women's championship.
Would be. It would. I get it. But
yes, and I'm like saying I agree with the fact that this is a story with no title, because then this is about control of the group. And remember, there was Finn Balor that was getting in Roxanne's ear for the minute, telling them, hey, you can't trust these people and whatnot. And then what was that? Liv coming back. Her and Dom was saying, hey, what's all that about? You had that at one point. So it's like you tying loose ends. And Roxanne's time is coming. Like, I've been wanting her to win Money in the Bank. And then I know if Money in the Bank was in July, things would have been a whole lot different for that match. But now, since it's been pushed back to October, I swear now, I think everything is being geared towards Naomi. I swear everything is getting geared towards Naomi.
T agrees with me. You didn't see
that this is a story with no title. I get
it can go either way. It can go either way. Like,
it's more impactful with the title. It's more impactful.
So my whole point is then, so you're saying give Liv both titles.
King or Queen of the Ring and
just
the
like
Women's
Denzel
Championship.
saying. You're saying they give it both. No. But then with her winning Queen of the Ring, she's gonna go after Rhea, because she already has.
No, she won't. But tell you why. She will be like, nobody can stop me.
The purpose is for a title.
TakeOut Menu will change it up in a heartbeat. You know it. The same reason we keep
I'm mad at this whole scenario, sir.
That's why that's the chaotic part.
It's dumb.
But they will do that. You know they will switch it up. It will be where Liv is saying, see, nobody can defeat me. I am the greatest of all time. I do not need, nobody can stop me. Nobody. Does that bring Stephanie Valkyrie back? That'll be something to.
So, okay.
See? She would not go. They better not unify them titles. They better not unify those titles.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
EO don't win.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say for EO?
You don't have it anymore.
They keep saying she's the greatest women's wrestler in the doggone W. Okay,
but that's why Doc, she need to win Queen of the Ring. That's why EO needs to win it.
That's my point. It makes no sense for Liv to win it. It makes no cotton picking sense why this woman would win it. It don't make sense.
It wouldn't make any sense at all. But that's the chaotic part about it. Am I lying? Doctor, tell me. Just tell me I'm lying.
What? Brother's starving.
My sir.
Oh man, are you giving me warning shots like Jey Uso?
Should blow him up, Doc.
Okay. And we just talked about, we ain't even get to Oba. We ain't even got to Oba yet. Because I was trying to save
You see what T say?
What my man say? Hold on, let me check. If Lynn wins it, Stephanie Valkyrie is coming back. Absolutely. 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 Absolutely.
It's dumb.
I
Like,
agree.
It's
Because
dumb.
there's unfinished business there.
It's hey, sir. It's so much unfinished business in the WWE right now.
Look, turn
You
around.
get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Understood, Gene. I understand, Gene. I understand it, man. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah, Stephanie might come back. Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins. I think this has got to end here.
Oh, it is.
This has got to end here.
Remember, Seth Rollins' message was that I'm going to end the vision. He already started. Tag team champions are gone. The next thing to do is to destroy Braun. Now, mind you, Braun has been destroying him left and right.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Correct.
It's time for them to go and close the chapter.
Steel cage match.
Mind you, we still haven't seen a Paul Heyman. Uh-oh.
Yeah, where has he been?
Uh-oh.
You know what he likes to do with groups. He turns on a group in a heartbeat. If the moment ain't right, he turning on it, man. You said we getting Roman versus Seth again. When?
Wait. Before we do that, Braun Breaker, I just found chaos. I need you to play my chaotic music, please.
You
Sir.
want your music?
Play my music. Play my music, sir. I need my music to come. I got some chaos coming. You ain't gonna like it. I do.
Okay.
I got some chaos. You ready? You ready for this chaos? You ready for this chaos?
I'm ready.
Paul Heyman is going to be in the corner of Seth freaking Rollins. Watch it. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. He'll turn his back on all of them jokers. And Seth freaking Rollins is going to defeat Braun Breaker with a Paul Heyman's help.
Here we go.
I need you to tell your neighbor it's happening. It's happening, sir. It's happening.
Oh my God. Listen. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't
That's why
like
you
it.
ain't seen Paul.
Because he see that Braun is out of control. He cannot be.
I can't control him.
Can't control him.
He won't listen to me.
He won't listen.
Let's go, homie.
But does Seth? Yeah, Seth is going to accept it.
Yes,
he's going to accept it. He's going to accept it. He's going to accept it.
Tell your neighbor it's all right. It's going to happen.
Let me tell you something. But okay, so with that said, so then no Montez at all, right? I think if anything, but you know them other two is going to get involved in this match.
That's the only reason why they will come.
Defend them off. But Paul Heyman is the reason it ends. Okay, all right. I go with that. I'll go with that.
Whoever saw the Paul Heyman swerve that when he was getting defeated by Seth Rollins, all of a sudden you saw the vision turn, Braun Breaker becoming the guy, or you see all of a sudden Brock Lesnar show up. Like, it's just Paul Heyman has a way of shaking stuff up.
I'm telling you,
I have this sneaky suspicion that at some point this dude is going to screw Braun Breaker and because who started Vision and who did he start it with?
Right.
I'm just telling you, sir. I just feel this swerve coming.
Okay. All right. And not Strickland. All right. I get it. I get it. I get it. I think that's, if Paul's there, Brock's going to be there too. If Paul show up, Brock is going to be there too. Yep. There's no other way around it. There's no other way around it. And what's crazy, the least favorite match that's going to be of the night is going to be that triple threat between Cody, Gunther, and Sami Zayn. I don't care about that match. Nobody's caring. Nobody cares. But because they want QB1 to go through adversity and beat these two clowns, because that's what they are now. I told you. What I tell y'all about Gunther? Gunther is going down the Vladimir Kozlov situation. I told you. It's headed that way.
You acting up today, sir.
Oh yeah, today is Thursday. I'm acting up today. I don't care, but I ain't playing.
You're acting up today, sir.
But I ain't playing, man.
All I'm saying is, it's just too easy for this to be the setup. That's all I'm saying, sir.
Said, oh yeah, Oba and Jay start. No.
Nope.
No, Denzel. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, sir. You said if Oba and Jay start, Jay is winning. If they end the show, Oba's winning. Okay. I'll let you have it. What you playing? Oh,
that's the white thing. Hold on, baby.
Okay, go ahead, take a call. All right. Let's see. With Oba and Jay, there's so many scenarios to play with this. And the reason why I say that is because Oba winning gets him a match against Roman. Jay winning gets him a match that he says against Cody. However, if, like we stated, if Paul Heyman is there, Brock is going to be there too. Brock is going to interfere in that King of the Ring tournament match. He's going to interfere some way, somehow. It is going to be during the match, or he's getting near the climax, or he's going to do it after the match. Say, boy, we got unfinished business before you decide to leave. Before you leave Riyadh, we got unfinished business. Because you got to remember, Brock and Oba got one more match together for SummerSlam. Since we're here talking about Oba's future, listen, y'all, please listen to me. Oba does not need, well, no, it's not about him always starting the show, because he can always end the show. Ending the show doesn't hurt either. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt. It's just, he's just making an appearance. It's not like he's not in a match or nothing. He's just making an appearance. But my thing is, Brock should be there, because you still have to continue on what's going on at SummerSlam, because Brock got this one more match thing, and it's best for him to be present. That way, if we're going to take that scenario that he attacks him and cost Oba the match, there is contrary. You got to know there's going to be them two at Saturday night's main event, July 18th. And at the same time, Roman will be in New York City. That's what they're saying for Saturday night's main event, at least that day. If you're going to place him there, that is 2 weeks before SummerSlam. We good, sir? I know what duty be calling. Let's get him back in. Okay.
You know how it goes, sir.
I do.
Gotta answer the call, sir. Gotta answer the call.
You got to take that, because you're in trouble if you don't. Oba, we talking about Oba, the scenarios for Oba, the future for Oba. And I was stating here, because as Denzel said, he said Oba and Jay should start the show. If they start the show, Jay's winning, and at the end, Oba winning. If they end the show, I'm like, listen, the scenarios are this. Oba's future is basically lined up, whatever they're choosing to do here at this King of the Ring final. If he wins, he's getting Roman. If he loses, he's getting Brock Lesnar, because Brock is coming out. Brock is showing up in Riyadh. If I get any tweet between now and Saturday, Brock is in Riyadh, a real one.
Hey, TB, we're gonna be at the house watching it.
And y'all remember, Night of Champions start early.
It started at 12. I think it's 12.
It started at noon.
Yeah.
And ESPN will have it. If you got the app, you can watch the whole show.
Yeah.
From start to finish. But if you just watching it on ESPN, it's going to be then. I think they started at 12. So, and from what I've seen, the opening match is the steel cage match. The opening match is the steel cage match between Braun and Seth, which leaves another opportunity for another match to drop in. And I would not be surprised if it was that triple threat match. Get that on out the way. Get out the way. Get it out the way.
Oh gosh.
And then you open the PLE, the PLE would jump off on ESPN. When you go on the app, you jump off with the Queen of the Ring tournament. Then put the other two US title matches in between, and then the King of the Ring final. That's how Arlington would do it if I did the show.
Okay, then.
We'll do those two matches on ESPN so everybody can see those. Queen of the Ring would start the ESPN app, the two US title matches, and then Oba versus Jay. That'll close out my show. But if Oba and Jay were to start, Brock would show up. It don't matter. Brock is showing up, period. Because there's unfinished business. But that's why I said this match is so much to Oba.
Here you go with this unfinished business stuff.
I want y'all to understand. Oba's not winning the King of the Ring tournament. Get mad at me all you want. He's not winning.
I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. Don't worry about it. I'm mad.
Why do y'all want him
TaKeOut Menu needs him to win this match, sir. SummerSlam 2026 is going to have 2 nights of Oba Femi. I've been saying this, but the doggone longest.
No.
He's going to open up night 1. He's going to close night 2. Open night 1 with Brock Lesnar. That is Brock Lesnar's ending match. Right there, SummerSlam. Oba versus Brock 3 is going to happen right there at SummerSlam. He's going to open it up. He's going to smash the dog out of Brock and end it. And then night 2, he cashes in for his King of the Ring to go after
the opportunity
to go after Roman Reigns. But he'll lose to Roman.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
He'll lose to Roman, not get the belt. He's going to lose to Roman because of the bloodline.
Okay.
And then Jacob Fatu is going to win the Money in the Bank. I got to get back to it because Oba got to be in that. I figured that if Oba wins the belt, then Oba can win the belt. Let him hold it to Money in the Bank. Let him lose it because Jacob is going to cash in and take the belt from him. And then guess who Roman has to fight to get the belt back?
Jacob.
Because he's going to think Jacob's going to just hand it back to him. And Jacob, no, Doc, I got this in my hand. Yeah, you the tribal chief, but I got this. And that storyline go, whoop, through the roof, homeboy.
And that's why I was saying the thing about Jay. Jay beating Oba due to Brock's interference. And he would get the opportunity. He says Cody Rhodes would be the answer to that question, but he could turn it around and say, yo, I want Roman instead.
It's stupid. He's not going to be Roman, sir.
It's family business. Well, yeah, because of Jacob. Jacob will stop that.
Jacob keep telling, ain't nobody listening to you. You a punk. Like that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
He said cash in a match between Oba and Roman. Because here's the thing, y'all. I want y'all to get it. Oba has to win the Royal Rumble. Because everything has to abide by Oba Roman at Mania. Mania, not Oba Roman SummerSlam. Stop it.
Bro, listen to me. He needs to take the belt off of Roman Reigns. He's only gonna have it for a month. A month, dude.
We not see. No.
Money in the Bank. Jacob is gonna. They's gonna be the first match. Jacob is gonna win it, and then cash it in on Oba because Roman. Watch this. Roman and Oba gonna have a rematch at Money in the Bank, and Jacob gonna cash in that night. Take the belt off of Oba so that he has it, and it's gonna close with Jacob and Roman being in the ring, and Jacob hit Roman asking for the belt back, and Jacob was gonna say, nah, and it's on and popping from that point. We leading all the way to Roman WrestleMania, homeboy.
Thank you, Terrence. Thank you. This got to happen at Mania, not at
the rematch is gonna be at Mania, dude, because he's gonna win the Royal Rumble. He's gonna win the Rumble.
That's gonna ruin it. That's gonna ruin it, Doc. Listen,
Bro,
it's gonna ruin it.
Y'all, come on, man. We in the boardroom, Doc. See,
Hey,
this is why they won't hire.
arguing.
This is why they wouldn't hire us.
Yes, they would. But that's the point why we would get hired, because we would be arguing about this. We would go back and forth.
Dude, this is great storytelling, bro.
That's not it.
It's great storytelling. You just don't want Oba to have the belt right now. And I agree. I don't think he need to hold it. I think you need to have it because you got to build this storyline of Jacob and Roman, because that's what we're going to build to. The whole rest of the year after Money in the Bank is going to be Jacob and Roman Reigns. Oba Femi ain't going to have nothing to do with that until Royal Rumble. Watch, see what I tell you. That's going to keep him out of it. Royal Rumble, he wins the Rumble. He gets a guaranteed opportunity for whoever has the belt. By that time, you can do all kinds of stuff, swerves and sticks.
I haven't named the person yet. We talked about it last night. The person that could be part of this that could ruin it for Oba would be Drew McIntyre.
Absolutely.
Freaking McIntyre.
Or
McIntyre
Drew just come in after this win. I mean, after this loss, when Jacob takes the belt off of him, just come in, super kick him or whatever he does.
The Claymore.
He come in and Claymore him, and then we done started a whole nother rivalry, which is good because it takes him out of the title match. Because what you need that title match to look like is Roman and Jacob. If you build it now, it's great storytelling down the line.
Right, because Jacob is not going to have the belt for long. I want y'all to get that. It's not. I understand that part. But my thing is, this ain't got nothing to do with Oba unless Drew McIntyre come in this match at SummerSlam. That if he's in the title picture, yes, cost him. Because then Oba can deal with Drew.
Bro, you gotta think about it. If he doing this at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar is his SummerSlam opponent.
That's only if he got the two matches that we're talking about. Remember we were talking about these two matches and that Roman was winning against Oba. Remember we were saying that. But Oba, if it's just Oba versus Brock, then that's fine. That ends that.
So then,
you don't need Drew.
Okay, all right, need Drew. Cool. Let's say that happened. Then how do we get to the Roman Jacob match? You wait until Money in the Bank. Let him win the Money in the Bank, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes. Jacob wins Money in the Bank. He's holding it over.
I can go with it as long as so you're
Jacob
going the route of not giving Oba the belt at all. You're going the route of saying he still have the belt. I mean, he still have the fights without having to be included in the belt, and we still get Roman Jacob because that's gonna happen.
Yes,
that's gonna happen
because then you have to focus on that story. And like I said, Jacob can hold that Money in the Bank briefcase over Roman's head, and he's sitting there acting like that. He would never do that. He would never go against him until Money in the Bank. And whatever match, and shoot, you could do. And I know this sounds crazy. You could do Roman versus Drew at that match, and Jacob could cash in on him at Money in the Bank. That's only if Drew returns. Okay, that's only if Drew returns. But it has to, like we said, we have to have a meaningful. Meaningful for him to be there.
I'm sold, but I'm not as sold as I should be.
Okay, that's fine. So what I have to do to get to sell it.
I'm sold though. I think I like that route as well. I think I like the fact that he don't necessarily have to get the belt in order to. I'm kind of sold on that. Okay, but I think my issue is that okay, what happens if Drew ain't ready to come back? Then what?
That's the part. That's the part we have to. I mean, he'll have up to 2 months, like August through October, up to Money in the Bank. Like he got 4 months now. Like and it's gonna take some time, to film that movie. And if anything, we still want Naomi to win Money in the Bank.
Absolutely. Oh no, I ain't moving off of that. I ain't moving off of that.
And your girl Jada Parker. Let me tell you flat out what's up. Jada is getting benched by TakeOut Menu. You know it. That's what he get benched.
I think this is the WWE that's doing this.
Through TakeOut Menu. TakeOut Menu is benching.
No, through Shawn Michaels.
You think Shawn Michaels is the one that's benching her?
I do. And he's doing it under the springs of what happened with his boy, and you got to stop it. With Triple H. Remember what happened with Triple H? I got to stop it. So let me go on and nip it in the bud so it won't become something.
A problem.
Because they was there you go. So I do agree with that.
So and the reason why you say, but think about it, she's getting a lot of television time. She's still getting television time, y'all. Don't act like she's not getting it. I understand a lot of people want to use wins and losses as it, but she's still on TV. No matter what, she's still getting TV time. So it's not like it's being a true punishment. This is more of we just ain't elevating you yet because of some behind the scene crap. So that's how I'm gonna look at that. That's on Jada thing. But back to this Jey Uso thing. Let's say Jey Uso were to win the King of the Ring, right? He goes off against Cody Rhodes and he beats Cody Rhodes for the title at SummerSlam. Think about what the bloodline is going to have to deal with. Roman's going to love every minute of it. Jacob will not. Remember, on Monday Night Raw, Roman gave that Ulafala to Jacob. What better way for Jey Uso to feel after he felt some type of way after he did not acknowledge him was to win the undisputed WWE Championship and then show up on Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam with that title, and Jacob has now had to look at him and he has to acknowledge him as champion. How crazy is that? And then I would dangle it in Jacob's face. You want this, don't you? You want to be where I am now. I'm telling you, if Jay is crashing out the way that he's been crashing out, that's how I would do that. I guess you wanted the Ulafala so much that you forgot about the real piece here, the undisputed WWE Championship that you've been so desiredly wanting. Tell you, boy, that would seal it for me. That's only if Jay were to get that far ahead. So Saturday night, y'all. And then don't forget Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door is going to be pretty interesting too on Max. Got a nice amount of matches there. Them Owen Hart Cup matches seems like they're going to be pretty good to check out. I'm going to be looking forward to the Cope and Cage. If they don't fight with each other as they normally do,
right? Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay and Sawyer Strickland, Mercedes Moné, and Maya World.
I'm digging it, bro. I'm digging a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. Man, you said TNA got something going on that night?
TNA and AEW.
Oh Lord, yeah. See, wrestling fans, this is your time. This is your time, baby. Time, man. All right. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and make these predictions. So make these predictions for Night of Champions. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill.
Tiffany Stratton.
Same. I was with that too. Jade ain't gonna win that one. Cody versus Gunther, Sami Zayn. Cody. I'm saying Cody. Cody retains.
I'm gonna say Cody, but I think I'm gonna go with your boy.
Sami
freaking Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
I just have a feeling they're gonna put the belt on him
To see what that look like.
Just yes and no, because he's heel. He's not. He hadn't crossed over in the heel section yet. It's kind of like people hate him, but to have that belt on him, and then people booing and all of that stuff, it's gonna make what you're really
It's gonna
trying
make
to
it
do.
better. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's
So
gonna
that's
make
the
it
only
better for
reason
him.
why I would say Sami
He would get the
Zayn,
heat.
but my thought would be Cody.
It's gonna be one of those. Sammy is. It's gonna look like it's cleared for takeoff. He's about to get it, and then Cody won't get him. He gets him in some aspect where you probably looking at it as it's gonna take something really strange for him to get this title. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he said, okay, Brian versus Seth. Seth
Oh yeah, Seth, hands down.
Rollins. Okay.
With the help of Paul Heyman.
With the help of Heyman. All right. Trick versus Ricky.
Trick.
Whoop him. As a matter of fact, wait a minute.
Let's talk about it.
It's like that. All right. EO versus Liv.
EO.
Okay. EO's got it. And the final match.
I just don't want Leo to win that. It's just my personal opinion. I just don't. I just think it's bad storylining. But okay.
Shoot, that's what they've been doing anyway. Bad storylines, so it don't make no difference. Okay, last one. The big one. Oba versus Jey Uso. What's on your heart, man? What's on your heart? Say what's on your heart.
My heart is saying Jay. My what I want is Oba to win it and then get screwed some kind of way.
No. He's talking about getting beat up afterwards. Yeah.
But I just think Jay
for the
Jay winning
storyline.
it for the storyline.
For the storyline.
For the storyline purposes, Jay would need to win it.
For the storyline, Jay.
But then how would that make Oba look though? Because
he's going to get destroyed by Brock Lesnar. That's the reason. It's not because he's going to lose. He's not going to lose clean. Are you serious? Oba not losing clean. It's not going to happen. It's going to be interference, some shape, form, or fashion, and it's going to be Brock. My opinion is Brock Lesnar.
My nerves bad, sir. My nerves bad. Driving me to drinking. It's driving me to drinking.
It's not even
Ladies
like
and gentlemen, this is coming from Ice. Lifesaver Ice. He's trying to save my life because I'm driving me to drink, Reb. Oh Lord.
Let me tell you something, man. Because it means much for the storyline, man. It means everything for the storyline between those two.
I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it.
You
man.
you just sat here and said for the story, Jay was gonna win.
I know what I'm saying, sir. That don't mean I like what I'm saying. Just because I'm saying it don't mean I like what I'm saying, sir. I mean, that's the argument we have it right now.
Listen, because I got friends that said Oba lose, we riot. Listen, y'all just gonna have to riot. Sorry. Y'all just gonna have to riot because Oba's not winning.
I mean, I can see it going both ways, though.
Yes, it can. And that's I'm just smelling fatigue if you do it.
I don't
Jay
is fatigued. Jay can barely breathe when he come out of them stands, yeeting, trying to talk and can't talk because he out of breath. He got to stop drinking, Ray. I'm just saying. He trying, then he talking about do it over. No, you already out of breath.
Hey.
Leave me alone!
Leave Jay alone. Leave Jay alone. Nah. Shoot, we're gonna be messing around. He gonna be looking around like,
what the hell did we just see?
That's funny. Is all get up.
Boy. Oh, dude. So, okay. we sitting here right now saying for storyline purposes, Jay, but our heart is saying Oba Femi. We would love Oba Femi to win. I'm just scared of what happens after Oba Femi does win, man.
Nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna be king of the ring. He's gonna get king of the ring, and then he's gonna get beat the heck down by Brock Lesnar. He's gonna be beat down bad, which is gonna set up SummerSlam, Brock versus Oba. Night 1, start of the night.
Destroy
Oba come
him.
in and destroy the mess out of Brock
and get all the
ends his career.
confidence. And all the confidence going into that match against Roman, and then Roman
And then the
wolves on
bloodline. No, either the bloodline or Drew McIntyre, either one of them prevents him from winning that belt.
He's gonna get
and it stays with Roman. It stays with Roman until Money in the Bank. You let the first start of the match be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jacob Fatu wins the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Okay.
That's why I said you don't put that belt on, you don't put that crown on Cody. I mean on Jay, because if he goes and get Cody's belt, think about it. Jacob is gonna have to choose which one to fight. Do you really want to see him fighting Jay versus fighting Roman?
He won't. But the thing is, hold on. But wait. Since you brought that up, because I thought we was about to close, but you jumped, you just brought in something here. Let's say Jay was the person to do it, and he was the fighting champion that was participating at Money in the Bank. He wins the title. Jacob, as you said, opens the show, wins the Money in the Bank. Guess who he going after? Jay Uso. He go.
Yeah, no, we know that for sure. We know that for sure because he only like Jay. So yeah, no, we know for sure.
That would be epic, because he would not go after Roman. Remember, Roman he's high on Jacob. Jacob said himself that he will honor Roman, the undisputed WWE championship. Remember, it's just going to cause a lot of rift inside the bloodline, was what we want for the story. That's what you want. So that's why I'm saying Jey Uso winning the title at SummerSlam would not be a bad thing, because it continues the story, because it will piss off Jacob Fatu. It would get him so upset. That Money in the Bank would be the time. And then let's say Roman was there. Let's say Roman was there and present at Money in the Bank. Who does Jacob go after winning the Money in the Bank contract? Boy, that's chaos, right? That's
Roman freaking Reigns. There ain't no way you're gonna go out there. That's too easy. Nah, he ain't going because he want to be there. He said, I want what you have. He just said that I need what you got. It's that's the biggest outside of Oba. That's the biggest match you're looking forward to seeing. And although they had that match before, you kind of almost assume that it was premature because Jacob wasn't all the way invested. This is gonna make him invested because he learning stuff behind the scene that he didn't know in front of the scene. Boy, this is about to be dope, dude. Like, let him rock. And then with him putting that belt on him, I got the belt from you. Now I'm coming after the head of the table. I'm telling you, bro. We need to go for it.
All right, we got to head to the heels, y'all. So, look, Night of Champions, Saturday, noon, 12 o'clock noon. Don't forget. We're giving them free plugs. So, yeah, WWE, lay off of us for a little while, okay? Just lay off of us, man. We ain't did nothing but try and help y'all. Thank you. That's all we ask. All right.
We'll be back.
But Jay is gonna be all eyes on deck, man. All eyes on deck. Okay. That's the only match I care about. To be honest, that's the only match I really care about.
It's a dope card, though.
Yeah. The more I think about it, it's just about what the future is gonna hold after what happens. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about fatigue. You was like, nope, go ahead and bring him in, and it continues the story. So, okay. All right.
Just saying.
I love having these conversations because it's fun. It's fun to have these talks.
You just
All right,
like
y'all.
stirring me up, sir. Cut it out.
It's fun. Come on, that's fun. You like it because it brings out ideas in the.
TB got to jump on this next time.
Yes, TB, man, get in here, dude. Next time, Tuesday, if you can, bro. Tuesday, let's get it in. So, because I want to hear y'all thoughts and reactions to Night of Champions and everything else. All right. Shout out to Chicago Bulls, man. Oh, if you had a birthday today, June 25th, happy birthday. Chi Anderson, Maranya, happy birthday to you. All right. On my June 25th. Love y'all, okay? We'll catch you on, next week is what? Start July, right?
Yes, sir. No, yeah, it is next week.
July 1st. Oh, yeah, the greatest month of my planet. The greatest month. Here we go.
TB birthday. Being birthday.
Yeah, because he get in here. He said, I got you. All right, Terrence. Don't be playing around now. 12 o'clock noon, Tuesday. We at it again, okay? So,
Let's
so
get
long.
Peace and hair grease, people.
Yes, sir. We out here.
This is the X Fan Show. For the fans, by the fans.